All right.
We're rolling over here.
And we're back. Do you guys know, what are you eating? Nice. How's it taste?
Horrible. Bad. Horrible.
That's disgusting.
Oh, it's the worst. But I can't get enough of it.
Do you guys know the rap group Das Racist?
Yeah.
Dude, I was hanging out with those guys Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Were they cool?
Yeah, they're cool. I went to their dance party.
They were they were like an epic like woke rap group in like 2009, right?
Yeah, they were like epic, like mid 2000s.
Like the current.
Mm-hmm.
Were they annoying? Did they have like annoying music kind of?
Yeah, I wasn't really into it ever.
Yeah.
You know, but my friend likes them, and he's like, dude, I got us into the Das Racist dance party. And I was like, who?
You're like, I'm pretty sure that's racist. Pretty
Like
sure
that.
that's racist.
And I was like, oh yeah, those guys. Anyways, you got a beer going?
Yeah, I'm drinking a beer.
Sick, dude.
It's just that kind of day, isn't it?
We're gonna introduce the pod on this up.
Oh yeah, we should
Introduce the
introduce the
podcast
pod.
on this podcast. Who wants to do it?
I've been doing it a lot lately. Tommy, why don't you?
What's up? What's up? Brooklyn, make some noise.
Actually,
Brooklyn.
Grant, you should introduce.
I want to hear
Brooklyn, make some noise. You're listening to the We Cool podcast where we apologize for things, demand apologies. What else do we do? Read listener apologies.
Mhm.
Sometimes we do that. Listeners can now call in, new feature.
Thank you.
Call in to the pod if you wanna.
That number is 911. Call in and you
And type that in. Type that in on Lyft too. Just type in 111.
111 Main Street.
Type in 111 Main Street. That's Grant's address.
Oh shit, we're going back to doxing me on the podcast. No, that number.
Those were the days.
That number again is 612-344-6469. 612.
Doxing the guy that edits the podcast.
And I have to leave it in.
Yeah, I'm your host, Tommy. Join me by my co-host, Grant Winkles, Ryan, Uber Eats Call.
Yeah,
Ryan, no more smoothie eating call.
Why didn't Grant get a nickname? You couldn't think of one for Grant?
I was gonna say, Stinky as usual.
Yeah.
You jumped the gun though, because you said his name and then you started doing all these nicknames for me.
Anyways, I was at this dance party.
Yeah.
And it was just me and my friend. We were wearing tracksuits.
What just happened?
This chair is already broken, but it keeps breaking.
Dude, if your chair breaks on this podcast,
it won't break that bad.
Oh.
I don't have a fat ass. I'm all upper body, baby.
You don't got a dumpy like me. I'll break a chair.
I got a Humpty.
Do you guys know?
You got the hump. I got the Humpty. You got the.
Did I tell you Chris broke my couch? We've talked about this.
Yeah. We don't need to.
We don't need to get in it.
We don't need to be mean to people.
Dude, I was at this dance party though, just only dancing with one other guy the whole night. Giving
I was just picturing you like waltzing with him at the dance.
Yeah.
Trying to kiss.
Dude, giving the DJ way too much energy. We're like the guys right by the DJ booth. Every single thing he played, we were just like, dude, yes. And he's just like,
Okay.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Next song. We're just like, no. I'm going up to him and I'm like whispering in his ear and I'm just like, dude, you're fucking killing it right now, dude. I wouldn't even suggest this song. You're on your money right now, bro. You're fucking money.
It's like you're reading all of our minds right now.
And he's just like, yeah, cool, man. Thanks.
Were you trying to buy him a drink or something?
No, but I had my drink way too close to his board and I could tell he's like nervous.
I love how you could tell.
I could tell, like, because I'm like, dude, you're fucking ripping it up right now, man.
No, I'm serious, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I know People
Yeah.
probably say this all the time.
At one point, this girl tried to dance a little close to me, and I was like, ugh. And I was like, I got to get back to my homie.
You look over at the DJ, you're like, what the hell is she doing, man?
Dude, she's like dancing to me. I'm trying
to talk to you, brother.
I'm trying to hang out. I'm trying to hang out with the guys.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to tell him that I've seen Kid Rock live. Can you stop dancing by me?
Have you guys watched the beginning of Kid Rock's set at Woodstock 99?
Have I watched the beginning? I've watched the whole thing, Brian. I've watched the entire thing 18 times.
Have you seen this, Tommy?
No.
I mean, say what you will about Kid Rock. It is one of the most hyped videos I've ever seen in my entire life.
Does he do the thing where he starts his set by going like, "My name is Kid"?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your audio completely cut out.
That's Zoom. That's
The Zoom cut
the
all
listeners
that
will
out.
get it.
yeah, they'll hear it.
I can imagine.
It's basically it's no joke. There's like 5 minutes of them just hitting like the same chord, waiting for him to come out. The band is just getting you got the guy on the turntables. For some reason, every rock band in 2001 also needed 2 DJs.
So sick.
And he comes out in like a huge white fur coat with a cane and like a fucking hat on, and then throws it off, and he's just got a wife beater.
He was the white pimp, the wimp.
Yep. The
Diary of a Wimp. About Kid Rock. Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Early morning stone pimp.
God, dude, what an insane person.
I know. He really
his dad owns a car dealership.
Does he?
His sister,
Dad Rock.
His sister is in
Father Rock.
Father Rock.
Father Rock.
His sister's in an episode of Arrested Development.
Really?
Yeah, she's Michael's girlfriend for a little bit, and she's like she does something for the Booth family, and she quit. She's like either we date or I think she's like their PR person, maybe.
Oh yeah. Do you have any other deep cut knowledge of Kid Rock?
Yeah.
He says the
cousins with Chris Rock.
Yep. Chris Rock's first cousin. He was the first cousin.
Relatives.
Yeah. No, I don't have any. Did you know his last name was originally Ann Roll?
He shortened it.
Kid Rock Ann Roll. No, his dad owns a car dealership though, and he's like really privileged. That's why him and Eminem had beef, because they're both from Detroit. And Eminem was like, dude, I was really like kind of growing up in it, you know.
Eminem,
you just kind of you just have a bunch of money.
Eminem kind of beefed with like everybody else from Detroit,
especially if they were white.
It was like ICP.
Well, are they from Detroit?
Yeah.
No way.
Well, Eminem would have a bone to pick with them claiming Detroit. I think he says in a couple bars.
ICP, that's what I say when I just went to the bathroom.
I see poo.
I'm really trying here, guys. I'm really
I see
trying.
Poo is a great band. They're like a cover band.
Insane clown poopies.
Insane clown poopies.
We should try and do the first live podcast at the gathering of the Juggalos. I feel like they'd like us. I think we could. I think we could
get some fans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Juggalos, why don't you jiggle these?
Yes, sir. Did you see the video of Kid Rock shooting all the Bud Light?
Bud Light, yeah.
I didn't see the video, but I've heard about it.
It's like an ISIS beheading video.
Yeah.
I think they should make more things gay, like more products gay, just so people right wing people go, I will kill the new iPhone. I will buy a bunch of iPhones.
Like, all right, the deed to your home is gay now.
Yeah.
Ford F-150s.
They're gay. We have to just drive them off cliffs.
Burn your truck.
The new burn your truck movement by Ford.
It's just so dumb
Ford.
Because it's so dumb on so many levels, because
it's not dumb, dude. It's not stupid. Okay.
It's good.
This means a lot to me.
It means a lot that it's gay now.
It means a lot that it's not gay. If it becomes gay, then maybe I'm gay. And then
here's the thing. It means a lot to me because I feel seen.
By Bud Light.
Yeah.
They just do Bud Limeritas. That's what they should have made gay.
They should have just made a new beer called Bud Gay. Like,
Schmitt's gay?
Yeah, like Schmitt's gay, yeah.
That'd be great. That would sell.
That would be awesome, actually,
Dude,
because
Bud Gay
then
would be sick.
because then
Bud Gay would be so awesome. Drinking 12 Bud Gays and typing in 111 Main Street on Lyft.
Can you brew a
can't believe
beer?
I did that.
Can you brew a beer that would have like rainbow colors?
No.
No, because you
How
can't.
do you think?
How-
I don't know. That's why I asked. I was like, maybe there's a way.
Dude, second episode podcast, we're asking all the questions.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, do you think you could separate the colors? Is that what you're
Yeah,
imagining?
Like get
like-
striations in the beer.
Yeah.
And it would just pour out of the tap like that.
Dude,
Is
that
that
was
what
so
you're
sick.
asking?
Yeah.
Do you think you could make it tie-dye?
And it's just all.
No, I mean, I think the issue with a liquid.
Oh, I'm Grant. I know about liquids.
I
The issue. Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, you freak.
Shut up, because I'm
bitch.
trying to help the gay community.
It was my idea, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
You only had the idea for Bud.
That's
Gay.
going to be my pride beer.
Well, it's not going to be a bunch of different colors. Mine will be.
That's
though.
what I don't get is all of these, like, haven't any of these rednecks seen how Bud Light and all these brands sponsor gay pride parades and shit? Like, it's been.
Well,
gay.
they don't see the pride parades.
Well, maybe they should be looking.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they
Yeah.
should be attending. Maybe they should be looking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they
if
should be
that-
out there partying with their assless chaps like the rest of those jolly fellows.
Yeah,
Mhm. We should go one year, you guys.
I would be down to go to Pride. Pride seems
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Let's go to Pride, man. Let's get.
Dude, you're
let's
going to
get-
be here probably during Pride.
Yeah,
We're
let's
gonna
get
arrested. Grant and I are going to get
freaky.
arrested because we look like alt-right
Yeah.
militia leaders.
Yeah, we definitely got
And I'm gonna get kidnapped and sex trafficked.
Yeah. We're going to show up in a U-Haul and get fucking tased.
Tommy's going to wake up to Nancy Pelosi just sucking out of his arm,
Yeah.
sucking the blood out. So
I'm gonna wake up and have a husband and be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I got a little turn last
It's going to
night.
be me, Tommy. It's going to be me.
It's gonna be you. I will
It's gotta
propose.
be me.
I will propose to you at a Twins game.
It's either going to be you or Hank.
A bunch of people have been telling me that's really homophobic.
Yeah.
What if I propose to you?
Yeah. Like if we fake propose.
I
at
think
the
it's
Twins
actually homophobic for people to assume we're doing it in a homophobic way.
game. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Why is it homophobic?
I don't think it's homophobic because we're normalizing boys getting married.
I think it's funny because it's just two boys, like that's my boy. I'm marrying this guy.
I think it's funny because the idea of you and me being married, I think, is funny.
Yeah. I guess they just need to
We're
know.
just two married guys hanging out.
Yeah, with each other.
I know, and then we film it get it on the Jumbotron, the proposal.
Mhm. Did you know that before they had the Jumbotron, they had a little tiny screen called the teeny
teeny tiny little Babytron.
The Babytron. That's the
Babytron.
Babytron.
Dude, Babytron is sick.
That sounds like a movie, like the prequel to Tron, Babytron. Tron is born. The birth of Tron.
It's Alec Baldwin voicing Babytron.
Shooting a fucking lady. Yeah. Is he the guy who shot somebody?
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin, yeah.
That's sad.
Shot
We
and
shouldn't-
killed.
We shouldn't joke about that.
I think I know who this came from. This is oh my God. This is fucked up. We might have to cut this out, but I think I'm gonna have you guys guess who this came from. Okay, We Cool Podcast.
Zach.
Why is
from
it like
Zach?
inappropriate?
Yeah, just listen. Last time I put my hard into Ryan's, Grant was there, and then Grant said, "Tommy." Then Tommy turned to Tommy, and then Tommy said, "This is a straight white male podcast." That's when I blasted all over.
Oh, don't read this. This is
Colin.
no, this is Cullen.
It's gotta be, dude.
I thought it was another guy.
What do you think it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was Dobbs.
Oh,
I don't think Dobbs.
Don't read this. This
Well,
is
hold on.
is
We
this
can
just,
bleep it.
it's just
I'll-
this
I'll cut
Cullen.
it. but listen to the rest of it.
It's just this Cullen fantasy lore.
What is he? It was. Everyone loved it. It covered all of you. Everyone's ears were ringing and almost everyone died. The like the alabaster skin of an innocent woman from your high school. Also, we all smiled. We all died. Death welcomed us with. The moral of the story is to recycle.
Yeah, this is Cullen. So if you're listening to this is a
All
great
right, so
example of the kind of apology.
cut that all out.
Yeah,
It's a great
so-
example of something we don't want.
Yeah. So yeah.
Cullen, shame
it's
on you.
inappropriate, crass. It was completely uncalled for.
All right, what else?
Also, it didn't even happen like that.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like that.
It was not anything like that. It was like there was like 10% truth to all of that.
Okay, here's one. I apologize for appropriating T-boy swagger.
What's T-boy?
Maybe
Tommy boy?
Maybe. By telling new people I'm trans, but not specifying what gender and not correcting them when they were wrongly assumed.
Trans boy.
Okay.
Yeah, we figured that.
Hold on. for appropriating T-boy swagger. By telling new people I'm trans, but not specifying what gender and not correcting them when they wrongly assumed I meant female to male.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I mean, I don't understand this completely.
So female to male people are.
We should maybe cut that out too.
People, no.
I think if this is real,
I think this is real. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't say you're trans if you're not.
No, but I think they are.
No, they are trans. They're just saying.
Oh, okay.
People were incorrectly assuming the gender that they're going by now.
Yeah.
And they didn't correct them.
Yeah.
That's got to be a tough thing to correct.
Yeah, for sure.
You're like, what? No, actually.
if you're like,
because people get really defensive too, or they get like I do that. Like if I say someone's wrong pronouns or whatever, I'm like, dude, I am so sorry. I'm sure it's like, dude, it really isn't a big deal. You know?
But it would suck if you were already.
We make it a big deal. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
And then also I think a lot of trans people can be somewhat androgynous. Like, just
like give us some examples.
I don't know.
Like Tommy, for example.
Tommy's not trans,
but he is androgynous.
But that would get old. Like,
I'm not that androgynous.
You're pretty androgynous, brother.
Not with that mustache.
Thanks, man.
Not with that mustache.
That mustache is skewing you.
When this mustache comes in, man, I'm gonna get Tommy weird.
Tommy looking man-androgynous right now.
I'm gonna look so weird this summer. I cannot wait. Yeah, that seems like a difficult thing. Yeah, you probably don't want to correct people because people fucking freak out when they mess up, and it's not the end of the world, and it's usually just fine.
I'm guessing you probably most people don't want to make a big deal about it. Like if you just want to be yourself and not have to explain everything to everyone constantly, whichever side they're on. And
So get this. Apology accepted and forgiven.
Now let's try to make this funny.
Now let's try to
get some humor.
Now okay. Ooh, angle.
What can we do here?
How do I come at it? Check please. Apology accepted. All right.
You know what we need? We need stereotypes for trans people. That's what we need. So
we can talk about something else.
We can make fun of them in a way that isn't harmful. Wait, no.
Here's no.
Again, I don't think so, man.
I feel like trans people write in. Tell us some stereotypes you'd like invented about yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a fun one too, and I'm noticing.
Good save, Ryan.
Every stereotype, every race, and every whatever you are, you should have a say in what your stereotypes are. You know, you're like, it turns out everyone thinks they're strong.
Trans people write in. We have some trans listeners write in. What do you think the stereotypes are? What do you think the silly stereotypes are?
And should people be allowed to use those against you?
And let us know.
Yeah.
This sounds like do
we have the pass? Do we have the T-word pass?
Absolutely. Well, that's absolutely not. I'll answer that for you right now. No, we don't.
The T-word.
I don't think it's even like that.
Well, I should clarify. I don't mean the one that's actually offensive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot.
As soon as I said that, I was like, wait, there is a T-word.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm asking for.
But we forgot about that because it's so far out of our vocabulary that it's just not even.
It doesn't even exist to me. Like when people say they're like, that guy said the N-word.
And you're like,
I'm like,
what word?
Nicaragua?
What is that?
I'm like, what? Is he eating Indian food?
What even is that?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're getting some people writing in other than that first
Neopets. He's talking about Neopets.
Neo from the Matrix.
Did y'all fuck with Neopets? Be honest.
Yeah,
I fucked.
Nah, I didn't get those.
It's like Tamagotchi, right?
Yeah, but it was just like it was just like a picture.
Yeah,
like a drawing someone did and was like, "You won't Scratchy the Dragon now. Take care of Scratchy," and that was it. I don't think there was anything to it.
I had like a knockoff one that was Godzilla. It was like a Godzilla.
Oh, dude.
one.
I remembered something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is just childhood related.
Okay.
Unless I'm going to tangent big time. So unless you had something else to add.
Go for it.
No. Have you seen Tenet?
Yes.
Try to do that with this story.
have it going in both ways.
Just imagining trying to do that. Okay. Like what does that even look like?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do sleepovers at the zoo?
No. We did sleepovers at the nuclear weapons facilities.
Is that really?
Yeah, or it was like what was it called? Star Fox. It was at the Air Force Base, and we would.
So it was
do,
a thing.
Flight simulators.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was sick as fuck, dude. And then we got to launch rockets. We launched like little tiny rockets into the sky. It was actually really fun.
Grant, did you ever do a sleepover where your class went to some institution and you just slept there overnight when you were like in 6th grade? Like, how old are you, Ryan?
I was in 4th grade when we did stuff.
We did like
that's pretty young to do a sleepover at the nuclear facility center.
But
we did like it was like you would go to basically a camp for like 3 days. It was like an outdoor center, and then there were bunkhouses and stuff.
German camp.
It was fun as hell.
Dude, they took us to the Como Zoo.
Wow.
That's the good one, right?
No,
I don't know. It could have been the Minnesota Zoo. I actually don't remember.
The Como Zoo sucks.
The Minnesota Zoo is the big one with the IMAX and shit. The Como
I think it was the Minnesota Zoo then.
Why did all the animals look so damn sad there, dude?
Because it's basically like a public library that's a zoo.
They should do something with those animals.
Yeah, they should give them like drugs or something.
They should give them drugs.
I think they should just let them go. There's a golf course right there.
Well, then who's gonna? What are you gonna look at? What are you gonna look at when you go to the zoo?
Yeah, the butterflies.
I don't know. Maybe it's time to look inward. Maybe it's time to be a little bit introspective.
Maybe it's time to look Squidward.
Sometimes I'm at the zoo and I go and I look at the animals looking at me and I'm like, I bet they think I'm in the cage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not locked in here with you. I'm
in a cage of society.
Yeah.
You're not. I'm not.
We all build these cages around ourselves.
Yeah.
Dude, they let us sleep at the zoo, man. And did you have this when you were at your summer camp? You would like be staying like the boys. We slept in like the lobby with like, but you know how like the lobby has like you can see all like the aquarium tanks still.
Wait, was this like night at the Zooseum?
Yeah, it's like night at the Zooseum. Dude, but did you have the thing where you would like stay up and you'd be like, dude, I'm staying up. I'm going over to the girls' side.
Oh no, dude. I was way too much of a fucking.
How old were you? You're 6th grade?
6th grade.
Old enough to be like, I'm gonna see a titty, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm staying up to go to the girls' side. Like
dude,
that was like every guy was like, let's stay. And then like it would be like 4 dads like just drinking coffee and they're like, we're not going to bed.
Yeah.
And we're just like trying to stay, just like
outsmart these poor men.
As soon as you go to bed, I'm gonna get pussy.
These 4 armed guards.
You know, if you would have made it over there too, everyone would have been asleep. Like,
dude, we made it over there and barely said anything.
Yeah.
I think we're just like, how's it over here? And they're like, it's fine. And we're like, all right, I'm gonna go back.
You're like, what are you guys doing here?
It's 5 a.m. Yeah, we're like, Hannah, wake up.
Hannah, I waited for you. It's 5 a.m.
It's 5 a.m.
And I'm the horniest I'll ever be in my entire life.
I know we rarely speak in class, but wake up right now.
I gotta tell you something.
We're at the zoo. Hey. I don't know why we're at the zoo, but this is huge.
This only comes around once every lifetime. We may
listen. It's only 6th grade is the year we get to go to the zoo.
Did you think you were gonna fuck another 6th grader?
I have no idea what my plan was.
Like it's just gonna. And everyone's just I guess Tommy's having sex with Hannah.
Yeah. I guess these 2 6th graders are having sex. I had
Gotta
no
let him
idea what
finish.
my plan. I had no plan. It was
Yeah.
just I'm getting over to the girl. We're getting over to the girl's side.
How small were you at this point? Do you probably look like a third grader?
Dude, actually, no, I was average size. I got small in 8th grade because I didn't grow with the rest of the boys.
That's when Honey Shrunk the Kids. That's when your parents got that
Yeah.
ray gun.
I was still pretty regular at that point.
I like Tommy's dad trying to figure out a ray gun that he bought.
Tommy,
What the hell is this thing?
The Disney Channel. Just ray gun.
Tom, get in here.
Tom, come here, stand in front of the ray.
You're not gonna believe this. Yeah, I shrunk the fucking kids.
I don't know. I don't know how to unshrink them.
I didn't get the other gun. I didn't get the unshrink gun.
I don't know. It's not in English. The instructions aren't in English.
Get the manual out. Get the directions. I shrunk the fucking kids.
Fuck! I shouldn't have pointed at him.
That's why you have 3, right? That's why you have 3 boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I that was where the guy, I think I brought this up on the podcast once before. I'll demand an apology for it again though. I was like messing around and I had Q-tips in my nose and mouth and ears, and a kid came up behind me and hit the Q-tips into my ear.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah, and my ear started bleeding. It was fucked up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
It was terrifying. I was so freaked out.
I was on the other end of something like that where this kid, we were
You
like
boxed
first grade.
Q-tips into somebody's
No, we
ears?
were in first grade and we had this pencil. It was like a number 2 pencil, and he was like putting it up his nose,
Mhm.
and then I was putting it up my nose, and then he was like, "Okay, you put it up my nose," and I put it up his nose, and his nose started bleeding. Got
wow.
a lot of trouble, dude. Like the teacher was like, "This is really serious," and I was like, "We were like playing. I didn't. I wasn't like trying to make him.
Yeah.
Teachers are a little too mean when some innocent
Well,
shit
also-
happens like that.
Also, like I think the other kid, what sucks at that age too, like if I was him, I would be like, he fucked me up. And I'm pretty sure that's what he was doing to me, was like, as soon as his nose started bleeding, he was like, that was so messed up.
When it was his idea.
Yeah, it's like he told me to do it.
Mhm.
Daniel, that kid is not doing well now, but
That really?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Did he pass on?
He's dead. What was I going to say? Oh, honey, I spunked the kids. Honey, I spunked. I spunked on the kids.
That's what you were gonna say.
I spunked.
That's-
Hold on, I was gonna say something.
Hold on. Just give me a minute.
Let me
Yeah,
come
I
back
was
to
gonna.
it.
I had something to say.
Okay, let's do another one of these.
Holy shit.
This one's
We're not
well,
gonna
I
have
feel
it.
like the other ones were kind of like
Yeah.
either inappropriate or short. This one
Well,
is
we're cutting call-ins out.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit around it so you can
You
kind
can't
of
do that filth.
No, disgusting.
That was disgusting. Leave
Cullen-
it in there as an example of what
Cullen-
not to do.
Stop harassing us.
Other apology, great.
Mm-hmm. The other apology is fantastic, but for us to
Fantastic.
say something funny about
Funny, a little difficult.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
So you got to find a balance.
Well, but what I was gonna say is like I think other than the original one that we read, we're getting.
Also,
I think we're expanding our listenership here
Yeah,
because I
it's
think we're
exciting.
getting some more demographics. We're getting not just fucking straight white fucking podcasters
And
listening to this.
I will say this too: if you're a trans person, no matter what you did that was fucked up, if you write in and apologize, we will almost certainly always side with you, even if it was the most like, yeah, I killed my dad and I fucked my mom, and then my grandpa killed himself because of it, and we'd be like, yeah, dude, but you were going
Be
through
like, it happens,
time.
man.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Yeah. you were like
it's-
trying to find out who you were. And
yeah, it's a whole thing, man. We understand. We get it.
yeah.
anyways, let's
Okay. So here's one. This is some old business as well. I'd like to apologize to David Freeburg and the
Wow.
Uproar Mike, as I feel that I'm at fault for the misunderstanding. I moved to the area last fall and started dipping my toes back into stand-up after taking a break for a few years. Cool.
dip those little toesy woesies
Get
in the
them
water.
in.
The water's nice.
I don't know many comics in the Twin Cities scene, but ran into David one night and asked if he would come to a mic with me since I was super nervous, and we went to Uproar since it's one of the only ones that works with my schedule. So that's nice. David is a good guy. He's out here. He had no idea. So I knew they prioritize people of color and LGBTQ comics, but didn't realize that it was specifically limited. So I felt like a dumbass when someone came up and told him it wasn't a mic for straight white dudes. David was cool about it, but I still feel embarrassed since I misunderstood and apparently don't know how to read. Signed, Lev. I mean, I think it's pretty funny what you did to David, personally.
Yeah, and I think you should
awesome.
I think you should keep doing that to David.
I
think you should keep tricking him and bringing him to spaces that
aren't for him.
That aren't for him, and going
Explicitly or not.
man.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
I think you should do that to more white guys. Be like, you got to come to
Honestly,
this.
you
got to come. You got to come to this space. You can for sure, speak at it, and then shut them down and embarrass them.
It's awesome because they're cool there. So they obviously they put them up and they don't they're not going to physically stop you from going on stage.
They had to play Freeburg.
It was so funny because he shared it on his Instagram story.
So sick.
Shout out to Uproar. If you're looking, what is it? Monday nights, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Monday nights. I think they're
at Bryant Lake Bowl.
So if you're looking for some stand-up that isn't just a bunch of straight white guys, which honestly most shows aren't really like that, I don't think. But if you're looking for no straight white guys, that's the place you want to be. If you never want to see us.
Yeah, if you're listening to this.
And you're like, God damn it, dude. I can't imagine what their fucking stand-up's like, and I don't want to know.
But it can get I understand those shows now, I think more.
Yeah, I'm not saying that to make fun of it. Genuinely, it is a good show to go to if you want to.
Because also, even there's been a couple times recently when I've been making the list at Sisyphus, and it's like, oh, there's one woman signed up on this on the sign up sheet.
Well, you got to take that sign down that says no women allowed to sign up.
And I got to stop putting it back up.
Yeah, try to stop me, brother.
You bought a printer just to make your own sign.
It's here in the building. It's a mini printer.
But so I do understand that is it's a very white man driven.
I just came up with an invention.
What is it?
The mini printer.
Okay.
It's the size of your thumb, but it can print a whole sheet of paper. Think of this. Because ask yourself, what's the big problem with printers?
Too big.
Too big.
They're too big.
Yeah.
So I'm solving that.
That's the only complaint I've ever had about a printer.
It's small and it runs on AA batteries.
Okay.
And it's the size of your thumb. Your thumbnail.
Okay.
Well, it's coming down. It's raining hard in Brooklyn.
Wow.
I just watched Into the Spider-Verse with my girlfriend. I love that movie.
So good.
I think I'm going to go see that Ari Aster today.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's raining.
Bo is Afraid.
Bo is Afraid. I think I'm going to.
Grant and I both have riffs about the name of that. What about Bo is a Fart? And that's the whole movie. He's just a stinky little fart. It's 3 hours.
I actually have two. Mine is Bo is Afraid, more like Bo is confusing. Okay. And then the other one is Bo is Afraid, more like Grant is confused. So, which I got an alt for that one.
What's the new
Grant is confused.
Okay.
What's that new zombie show that everyone's talking about?
Last of Us.
Last
of Us. Yeah, I had one. It was The Gas of Us, and it's a guy.
Don't finish this.
Nah, explain it.
How dare you?
I had something, but it's something he keeps farting.
Yeah.
He keeps getting afraid.
Yes, yeah.
The guy
farts.
Yeah, he keeps getting scared.
Or what if all the zombies?
I haven't seen the show yet.
All they did was fart.
Yeah, or maybe the zombies were farting. I had a whole thing. I don't know. I had it in my notes somewhere.
Have you guys ever seen when a dog farts and it scares itself?
Yeah,
that's funny, man. That's really funny when that happens. It's like one of the funniest natural things you can see is like a dog scaring itself with its own fart.
Have you ever noticed one of your cats farting?
No, I don't think they fart.
That's weird.
They threw up. I'll tell you that. They threw up the other day. That was fucking gross.
Both of them did?
I don't know. One of them did. And I was trying to figure out which one it was. You ever do that? Like something's fucked up, and then you go, "Was it you?" And they're just like looking blank-eyed. And you go over to the other one,
cat,
and it's the same thing. You're like, it's literally impossible to know who did this because they both forgot.
Yeah,
like neither of them remember why I'm pointing a finger in their face right now.
I have. I could demand an apology.
Get a lamp over them.
Yeah.
Detective work.
They're like rubbing up against the lamp. I'm like, that's not what it's for.
Stop
Okay,
it.
stop enjoying the lamp. Stop enjoying the fact that it's providing you with warmth.
Stop.
Right
You're smoking cigs in the apartment.
Blowing it in their face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They just think they're about to eat. They just keep meowing, you know?
I kind of do. Sometimes I do wish like we lived in the 70s and you could just like rip cigs everywhere all
Dude,
the
I think about that working in a restaurant. I want to work
Yeah.
in a diner where you can just smoke cigs all the time and drink coffee.
No, you don't, though. Because then that smell, dude, like the smell of like old cigarettes.
I know you
but
don't actually
everything-
want to
but
do it, but
everything
just
smells like
a
that.
little bit you kind of want to do it.
In that time, everything smells like that. So it's not even like,
Yeah,
dude, everything must have stunk so much worse in the 70s.
Yeah.
dude, just
I'm
stink.
talking pussy, assholes, penises,
Yeah.
tits.
Various other
Oh,
genitals.
some fucking stinky tits back in the day, dude. Dude, they got the stinkiest tits over there.
Oh, yeah. We're going to Stinkies tonight.
We're going to stinky tits.
We're going to Stinky
It's a
Red.
great family restaurant.
I'm the stinkiest man in comedy.
I
Stinkiest.
was-
Smelly Fraser. Smelling Fraser.
Smelling Fraser.
My name's Smelling Fraser.
And I'm the stinkiest son of a bitch in comedy. I'm the stinkiest little piss boy in this side of my ass. That's all I got. What was the name I came up with the other day?
Well, I don't know.
You were there. You were there. What was that?
Yeah, no. I was
You had
not.
a character?
Did you? It was something Zimbabwe.
Oh, yeah. Howie Zimbabwe. That's the guy's name.
That's really good.
Yeah.
My name is Howie Zimbabwe. All right. Come on.
I was
Come
playing
on.
I was playing golf the other day with friends of the podcast, Mike Lester and Brock.
How cold is it? Cold in
Cars.
Minneapolis?
It has been cold. Yeah. It was we had like 2 80-degree days in the beginning of April.
Yeah, and it's just been like
And it's-
rain and snow.
Yeah,
and
it's been shit
Yeah.
since then.
Mm-hmm.
It was a real fucking cock tease there. Yeah, friend, and also Isaac, who hasn't been on the pod, but I think he listens. So shout out the boys. It was an eclectic group.
Shout out to Isaac.
But we got in a little shouting match with another group of golfers because we were.
Did Mike instigate this?
No, I kind of did, but I did. It wasn't true instigation because you're out on the course. There's balls flying around. Like it's a little bit dangerous, like because fairways are crisscrossing and stuff, and like people are shanking shots left and right. So it's like there's a certain level of like, yeah, you got to be careful for if you hear anybody yelling, you just hit the deck so you aren't getting fucking tagged by one of these golf balls. And
What a stupid way to die, just to take a golf ball to
dude,
the
it
fucking
would fuck
noggin.
you up, bro. It would fuck.
Dude, I've taken one in my head.
Have you
Yeah.
No, you
on a course?
Yeah.
What
I was a
happened?
kid. I just fell down and got
started crying. Yeah.
Did it split your head?
I think I
open?
was shot. Huh?
Did it split your head open?
No, just a bump. And then I was
Okay.
bleeding a little bit. I took a lot. I took a baseball to the head one time.
I took a baseball to the face twice, actually.
Yeah. I've taken a lot. Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, you know this. I've 6 concussions, maybe more.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys about that? I was talking to my girlfriend about how many concussions I had, and she was like, if a kid told me they had this many concussions, I would be like very concerned. I was like,
Well, good
What?
thing you're an adult.
yeah, well, I made
Good
it.
thing you're a man.
Well, good thing I'm emotionally normal.
But so this is what happens. All right. These guys, we finished. It was the group behind us. We finish up at a hole. We're going to the next one. We're walking from the green to the next tee box. And all of a sudden a fucking golf ball just lasers through our group, and it hit the cart that Brock was in. So it hit our group. It just didn't hit one of us. And I look, and it's the group behind us, and the guy is trying to chip onto the green, like directly through our group.
Yeah,
like we're standing
insane.
in between.
Why not just wait?
Exactly. We're standing between him and the green, and he just what is it? Okay. And he just fucking like sculled a chip like low and hit the cart, and we're like,
Yeah. What an asshole.
we're instantly like shaken up.
Mhm.
And we're just like, what the fuck? And I turn over to the guys and I go, hey, how about a fucking heads up next time? And they just start screaming at me. They're like, wait, and it's super windy. So like I guess they said something, but none of us acknowledged it or heard them. And then he just rifled one off anyways, just piped a fucking chip right. And also it's like he was maybe 30 yards out. I mean, it was not a good shot because he's trying to hit something lofty and he just lasered one like right into our fucking group. And then
also apologize.
Yeah, when I said something,
how is he not immediately in the wrong?
I think
he hit somebody else.
I think they were pretty kind of shaken up by it too, because like almost immediately they like came over to us and were like, yeah, sorry, we fucked up, dude. Like it's but the thing is like normally you don't really say anything because it is like it's always pretty much an accident and shit. But that guy just like piped a golf ball straight into where we were standing. And
I think you're correct in saying something.
Yeah, no, I was also just like I was like shaking because it's scary, dude.
Afterwards,
like, one of those would fuck you up.
Afterwards, it was everybody in the group like, man, that was really cool.
No, everybody was giving me shit for yelling at him. Yeah, of course, Lester was immediately doing an impression of me about how I freaked out.
Oh, don't hit us with golf balls.
Lester's such a fucking worm.
Yeah,
dude. That guy, man. Most hated man in the We Cool podcast.
The podcast
cinematic universe.
Man. Yeah, those guys, that wasn't that fun. And did you guys have anything? Because I was wondering if you guys know what happened with Tucker Carlson.
Oh, why he got fired?
Does anybody know yet? Have they like?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think he just sucks, and now he's just gonna have his own news network, and it doesn't matter. None of this shit is a victory or
no, it's not a victory, but I think it matters. He seems like a pretty scary person, honestly.
Yeah. It's time for Ryan getting bummed out whenever you bring up anything topical.
I hate the fucking news. I don't give a shit. It all sucks. Everything's bad.
I mean, there's
true. No good. Even when it's good, it's like there's just going to be a worse guy who's going to be more racist and smug.
That's true. Yeah.
Who's going to take his place.
Yeah.
And then he's just going to pander even further to like the alt-rights on like some Trump TV show.
If they gave you the Tucker slot, Ryan, would you take it?
Yeah, I'd be stupid not to. Yeah, you got to take that.
It's a good career move.
You got to take it. I mean, what would you guys say no to that?
No, I would take it. Yeah.
Yeah. I would try to get fired.
Oh, you are taking it? Did they offer?
I'm taking it.
Sweet.
The Tucker hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Tucker Carlson Tonight with Tommy Bayer.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson with your host Tommy Bayer.
Yeah.
You know, I would push the Tommy agenda.
They should give if I were Fox News, I would be like, let's give a trans person $800 million.
And I just think that's why you're not Fox News.
Yeah, well,
because of radical ideas like that.
But that would then what could you say about Fox News? You'd be like, yeah, well, they're also the only news network with a trans anchor, and yeah, they're saying some outlandish shit. They're saying worse shit than Tucker.
Like if they had Caitlyn Jenner kind of pull up and
maybe, dude. No, it would have to be an unknown trans person. It would have to be like a young trans person
who is like a hardcore conservative. Like a fascist trans person.
Doesn't even actually need to be conservative. Just be like, this $800 million is going to make you
say
what we want you to say.
I feel like we're getting away from me getting the Tucker spot.
Okay. Yeah. What would you do with it?
I don't know. Probably do a lot of hanging out. You know, maybe I'll do some stand-up comedy. You know, probably try to bring back what Conan was doing in the early 90s.
Cool.
You know, I'd probably hire you guys as writers.
That'd be tight.
I would decline.
Get Bob Odenkirk in there.
Get Bob in there. Get Conan in there.
Conan's gonna write.
Conan's gonna write. We're getting Smigel in there.
Nice.
We're getting Smigel.
It's all these really good writers, and then me and Grant,
and then Grant and Ryan, and then we're gonna do a lot of a lot of bits. We're gonna do like a music.
Give us a taste of like one of the bits you might do.
One of the bits could be.
Let's say.
Can I pitch?
Sure.
I one. What about I'm thinking carpool karaoke, but more New York and kind of subway sing along, and where you're doing carpool karaoke in the subway, and having to do battle with all the crazies that you find.
Well, here's first segment, we're creating more world hunger.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
They're saying we're creating more world hunger.
Yeah. It's ironic.
It's ironic.
How are you going to do that?
Just that's a good question.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Maybe go out and start buying up some food.
Here's what you would do. All right.
I'll probably do like a music section. Here's what I'm listening to this week. Here's what I'm
Spotify
playing.
rap.
If you somehow
Yeah.
created more world hunger, here would be my take on how you spin it. You get on and you go, hunger has been a part of human nature ever since it's what makes us human.
Since the
being
dawn
hungry.
of man.
Without hunger, we never would have made it to the moon. Without hunger, we never would have expanded and built new things and started all this shit. So it's actually good that you're hungry right now. Yeah, that would be my spin.
I'd probably do therapy on the live audience, kind of bring back the call technique. I'd probably get Ryan to do therapy. We'd probably do a Ryan therapy segment, where Ryan comes onto the show and he does therapy on the list, everyone watching.
What if you did, and this is kind of like that part from, well, I don't want to spoil it, but you basically set up the writers. You're like, yeah, as a perk for working here, you get free therapy, and you just film the therapy sessions and then air those.
Yeah. Here's everyone's personal therapy session,
and it's with me.
And
unlicensed therapist.
And Tommy, it's you as the therapist doing like undercover boss. You're in like a full fat suit. Like
that's good. Undercover therapist.
That is pretty good, actually.
That's pretty good. You go to your therapist and you don't know you're on a TV show. They give you a form. You don't know what you're signing.
What about
you're not mentally doing well. You're just
undercover.
You're in a fog. You're in a daze, and then I trick you, and then I exploit you on the Fox News
and you're prescribing
network.
all sorts of mood stabilizers.
I'm prescribing a lot of drugs, mainly cocaine. We're going back to the Freudian days. Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
What about the opposite of that? So it's
taking a page out of Freud's book, giving all my patients cocaine.
It's undercover therapist, but instead of you go to see the therapist, it's your therapist, but he's acting like it's his first day at your job and he's in makeup. And then you're like, yeah, dude, these fucking customers all want like so much shit, and he's just like, interesting. Okay.
So he's doing the same as undercover boss, but
he's your therapist. And then at the end, he's like, it has been me this whole time. And you're like, what? What the fuck? You're like, why did you do that? And he's like, to trick you. I'm your therapist and I'm tricking you.
So we would kind of do this all on the Tucker Hour. That I would.
As your therapist, I should tell you that you are what we would call in the medical community totally fucked. You're beyond any help. This is the worst I've ever seen. There's truly nothing anyone can do for you now.
We're calling you medically cooked, bro.
It's over.
Yeah, you're done.
And then I'll probably have a stand-up comedian come out and do 5 minutes.
But not of stand-up.
I got into a real wormhole of like horrible stand-up reels last night.
Yeah.
Because I got served a Jamie Kennedy reel. Have you guys seen any of Jamie Kennedy's fucking Instagram stuff?
No, dude, that's
just
crazy.
him doing really mean crowd work. Just
holy shit.
Fucking prick. And then I got on to Nick DiPaolo. You guys know Nick DiPaolo.
That's like Racine's favorite
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Nick DiPaolo.
Dude, a lot of like old school New York guys are like, he's the funniest dude I've ever met in my
He
entire
was
life.
really funny.
But now you watch his shit and it is like,
yeah,
I mean,
he's
so
overdosed
cringe.
on the red pills.
It's so fucking cringe, dude. It's all it is talking about like
Have you
woke people.
seen the she's like some I don't even know if she's a stand-up, but she does stand-up, but she like has tattoos and a really annoying voice, and she's like a very attractive woman.
Yeah.
And she just, dude, it is the most unfunny shit I've ever seen.
I know. Is she in New York?
I don't think so. I think she's LA.
Oh,
But
really?
all the
I
comments.
think I know the New
I
York
might be.
one.
Send me.
I gotta plug in my computer.
Send me that person's name, and I'll tell you if it's the.
I think I know who you're or at least I'm thinking of a very similar.
But dude, God fucking, she like just blows up. Like all of her reels are like 500,000 views, and like the comments are all just guys like, I would fuck her.
Yeah, I think,
have sex
dude, I
with
think
her.
you're thinking of a New York comic who maybe was doing a spot in LA.
Maybe. Dark hair?
Yes.
Send me the name real quick.
I'm gonna text it to you right now, and then you tell me
if this is a person.
Yeah, because
I've been like hate watching her reels, but now it keeps fucking popping up, and I'm like, shit, did I fuck up my algorithm?
Dude,
I think I know who it is too.
Here, I'm just gonna text it to the group. What am I doing?
Just drop it in the group.
She's so bad. God damn it, dude.
Wait, hold on. All right, let me know.
Yeah,
did I get it?
That's who I'm thinking of.
Did I get it, Ryan?
I think that is. Let me type it in.
It's gotta be.
Yep, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, and you just searched her handle, so now your algorithm is even more fucked.
Dude, I was at a mic. And I opened up my set where I was like, guys, let's see what's going on Instagram Reels right now. And then I played a bunch of stand-up reels. And I was like, yeah, that's enough of that. Now let's get to the stuff. Being a little cheeky and ironic at the open mic in front of
is that person straight up a comic then, or what's wrong with them? Why are they? I
mean, I don't know. I don't know how obvious it is of who we're talking about. I don't want to talk too much shit because I do know. I vaguely know friends with people who are friends with them and have been in like the same hangs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would love to talk shit outside of this.
I've just never. It's funny because it's never really.
I don't know. You never know.
Her clips have never struck me as like egregiously bad. So I'm curious if I'm just like
they are offensively bad for how much traction they've gotten. They are offensively bad.
Yeah,
the jokes are not good. The stage presence is horrific.
Yeah,
it's truly some of the weakest stand up I've ever seen that's been broadcast to a big audience.
Yeah, but
maybe the weakest stand up I've ever seen. That like a bunch of people have seen.
It just doesn't matter because once your account gets hot, you can literally put out the worst fucking clips and they'll all go insane. Like,
all right, let's stop talking about the business and shit of this.
Okay, what should we talk about?
I think it's kind of fun to get into it a little bit.
It just bums me out, man. I don't know why. And I wish I had like a reason where I was like, it bums me out because of this. But just like
I know why it bums you out. I think I've diagnosed this for myself, and let me know if this rings true for you.
It's not what it's supposed to be about. Is like
but let me say this. Let's see if this, because I was talking to another comedian about this, about just what's bothering you is hack, not good comedy, and this is why it bothers you so much. This is why it bothers me, is because comedy is my favorite thing, one of my favorite things, and I love it a lot, and I love it so much. When I see good comedy, it makes my day. When I see a good clip, even if someone I don't know, I'm like, I get like stoked. I like seeing when I'm at a show and someone else is doing well, I get really happy.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see it not executed well, I feel like you're ruining my favorite thing. And I feel like this is what people then are viewing stand-up comedy as like this very like cheap trick, which always has been to an extent. It always has been like a snake oils men type business,
Always been a snake oils men business.
Snake oils salesman type shit, but
oilsman. I'm an oilsman.
I'm a snake oilsman. I'm a
I drink your snake oil.
Right, yeah.
More snakes. We're running out of oil here.
It's there will be blood, but for snake oil.
There will be snakes.
We need more snakes. We're running out of oil. We can't get the sugar working. That's what
a snake oil baron, if you will. But yeah, it's like you're ruining my favorite thing and you're putting like a bad taste in people's mouth for a thing that I enjoy so much. And people are going to be like, oh, is this what stand-up is? And I'm like, no, it's like fucking awesome. Dude, I went to the Scoble show last Saturday and it was like,
what? Sweet.
Yeah.
Was Shonik there?
Yeah, dude. I didn't know Shonik was.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know
Shonik.
Bro, I didn't know.
Kindy.
Shout out to Shonik, dude. I didn't know Shonik was opening. So
he's on tour with Rory, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on tour. No, dude. Man. After the show, we were like all hanging out and chatting, and I got to chat with Rory a little bit, which is like huge for me because like Rory's like a fucking comedy hero of mine.
Where was he?
Bell House.
Oh, tight, dude.
That's but such a great fucking venue. Rory murder. Talk about the best doing it. Shonik had a great set. And then I text Shonik after he gets off stage. I go, you motherfucker, dude, I'm at the show. Good set. you son of a bitch, and then he's like, dude, like, I'm like, we gotta grab a drink afterwards. He's like, hell yeah. Talked to Scoville, which was nice because I went to go see Scoville in 2018, and he did this ending bit completely different than he did in 2018. And I was like, hey, I'm a Minneapolis comic. I was like, I was at the show in 2018. I was like, do you remember how you like ended that bit? And he's like, I have no idea. Like, I don't remember at all. It's the one that Ryan, you were opening for.
Yep.
It was that show. And then I kind of reminded him how he's like, did that. And he was like, and like his crew was like laughing a lot and he was laughing and he's like, damn, I might have to fucking bring that back. And I'm like, yes, dude. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Scoville, fucking bring it back, yeah, I mean, that's was such a great comedy show. It gets you stoked on comedy, and then seeing bad comedy makes you unstoked. It bums you out. Well, so I think that's just kind of it. I just think you love comedy so much when you don't see it executed well. It just makes you sad.
It's that, but it's also just like I don't know, like the commercialization aspect of things really bums me out because as soon as we start talking about reels, then it just feels phony. Like it doesn't feel like what I love about stand up is you get to be really authentic and
you get to be real. And then now you're putting it on real.
I don't want to sound you're being authentic to what you think is funny. And like with all the business side shit of it, it really makes me sad. I don't know how else to like, I hate talking about like networking and like, I don't know, just,
I think
New York's the worst for that sometimes, man.
It just makes me,
I got a good crew of comedians I hang out with where everyone's pretty cool and everyone's a great person, I think. But you get in some other crowds, and it's all business, it's all numbies, and it drives me a little crazy.
I think you need to come to a like a good midway point between the two things. I mean, I don't think there's any problem with having like a purist kind of outlook on it and saying, I think it's corrupted by the business aspects of it and stuff, and just like doing stand up is the funniest part of stand up. Yep. But you do have to like, you gotta be able to market yourself.
I understand that, but
it's really gotten like over the last year, it's gotten like everybody's just talking about marketing and shit, basically,
And also like, okay.
Sorry, I'm eating an apple on the podcast too for the listeners.
Okay, I was eating a burger.
I'm taking a good bite of this.
It also like what was I gonna say?
Don't do that, Tommy. You fuck, dude.
Good apple.
Like if a joke bombs, right? I have power over that, and I'm like responsible for like, oh, how do I make this joke be good, or how do I write something else that can be good, right? Like, but like the marketing and like other shit of like being a stand-up is really frustrating because you can post a reel that's really good and it just won't. It'll never pop. Like it doesn't matter. You can have the right ratio. You can have everything that everyone tells you you're supposed to.
Yeah.
So I feel like
you got to have like comedian versus black guy.
Yeah, I guess.
And then everyone's like, that's the thing that goes.
Yeah, I just feel really disillusioned and frustrated with that.
Okay, man. Well, if it makes you feel better, I think you're one of the funniest guys, and you're awesome. And
I'm fine.
You guys are both awesome. I think it'll work out.
I think you just also it helps a lot to realize know that it's basically like until your account is like actually hot, it's pretty random if a clip is gonna go or not, unless you really have heat on your shit. So it's like,
and dude, once I get the Tucker spot, man, we're all the city boys are up. All the city,
we're tapping straight into the fucking membrane.
My back is fucking killing me, dude. Not being able to lean back in this chair sucks.
Do you think it's gonna break if you lean all the way back?
It will. Yes, it's almost broken already.
You should podcast on the floor.
Dude, my fucking back is killing me.
You should lay down right now.
This is the back issues episode. All right. Well, we're about to hit another hour. So
let's just call it, boys.
Hey, I think
nice. Ryan got bummed out. He got bummed out of the news. He got bummed out
on stand-up.
You got bummed out on stand up.
Maybe it was just that double cheeseburger hitting you midway through this episode.
Yeah, double cheeseburger.
Shit, back hurts. But no, I am bummed out about that stuff. I'm sick of talking about it with other comics and pretending like, oh yeah, we know what we're talking about, or this is fun to talk about.
I have been working to not talk about it as much because it is like you just have the same conversation over and over and over, and it just like never.
Yeah, I don't talk about it ever. I don't fucking.
Well, Tommy doesn't talk about it ever. So.
Well, I don't. It's like it's just silly. It's something I don't understand. So it's just it's just silly. I whenever I post reels, I try to like make fun of just the idea of posting reels. This is really silly.
Yeah.
It doesn't bum me out. It's just whatever. I don't know. I don't hang out. I don't hang out with people who are obsessed with it that much.
I get annoyed by people talking about it more than anything. It doesn't really.
Yeah. Yes. It must be happening a lot in Minneapolis. You guys have had a lot of people gain followings recently.
So yeah, a lot of people.
Which is great. Which is cool.
It's great to see Comrade. Like Comrade Trip has blown up online, and that has felt like vindication for the whole scene, basically, because it's like. Kind of felt like we all knew about Comrade, how amazing he was for so long.
Yeah.
And seeing the validation come through on that. But yeah, it's
damn, this apple's so good.
All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna break any new ground in the last couple minutes here. I'm headlining Comedy Corner Underground June 9th and 10th. Grab your tickets for that at grantwinklescomedy.com.
Mm-hmm.
Reels. Check out the reels, bump the reels.
Yeah. Hit us up on IG, baby.
Real gods. Bless.
Tommy, what did the person say about us on Twitter? Did they say nice things?
Yeah, they said they liked the podcast a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
They probably added the podcast. So thanks to new listener.
Thanks, Twitter.
Guys, send Ryan a nice message. Okay, uplift his spirits.
You don't need to do that. I don't want any attention.
Okay.
Just keep getting better at stand-up.
DM Ryan and say I love the stuff. The stuff's great.
That makes me.
I'm gonna send him a DM.
I just started watching. Oh, you're watching We Cool podcast. Well, I've been late on the YouTubes for the past couple weeks, so I will apologize to that and get back on my shit and get those
YouTubes.
Hey,
late on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
On the
Good to know
YouTubes there.
people are actually watching out there.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.